small here, but the thing that I'm doing is pretty stupid. So I'm trying to act smart. So let's see the first part of my cruise ship. So my project is about a cruise ship that will save the environment. That will make like toxic waste and stuff like that. Will help reduce a lot of waste. So let's start. Which one you want to see first? This one, this one, this one, this one, or that one? You pick. Okay. So the big dome here is the most functional thing in my cruise ship. All of them is like almost useless. So this thing is the guy that will generate a water for the plant inside. So we would have like tons of plant inside. So we don't need to import because we're on a cruise. This cruise, we're gonna land on land anytime. It would take like a year or a half year to return to land again. So we're just like, why don't we make our own fruits? So this thing will generate the fruits by just like, actually I'm gonna tell you first that the whole way of this is actually 1 kilometers. But in the sea, compared to the sea, it's pretty small. So this thing will generate more heat. So after that, there'll be a hole here that would suck the water down, and then we would spin them. Just like using it on a plant, and maybe like watching the floor, stuff like that. And this guy over here is the place that you look at the view, that you do fishing, that you do musical stuff down here. So this thing is just like a Wi-Fi operating system, just like when you need to connect to the land, you would come here. So this thing is the least important. This one is the least important one, aka the useless one. So this is the mall. And you would be asking why we need the mall. So the mall here is actually pretty small if it compared to real size life. So this mall is all about like the need. There's no other things that you don't need. Just like, for example, we don't have 2 restaurants. We just have 1 restaurant. So we're trying to reduce energy spending here in our cruise ship. So this thing is the controller for the ship, and I'll show you why it works when we goes to this 3rd floor. Okay, let's open it. So, this is the inside of my cruise ship. Okay. So, things are pretty intense right now. This thing is the house, this tiny spot here. And this thing is a musical kind of thing. So this is the lab. This is all the lab, but it's kind of different lab. For example, biology lab, chemical lab, energy producing, energy generating, stuff like that. And you all wonder why this popsicle stick is in mine. So it's actually a bridge to load stuff like this. So when our ship come and they would park beside us, and we would import the stuff through this stick. Tap tap. Okay, Demon, here we go. They would, and another ship would park here, and then we would import our stuff through the bridge. Tap tap. So we got swimming pool, we got mini golf cart, we got our house. Our house is pretty small, but it's, trust me, it's functional. It's 5 meters by 5 meters by 5 meters. So it's pretty small. So this thing is the storage where we keep all the stuff that we import. This is the engine room. This thing is a stage for people to watch some like show, because sometimes we do invite musicians to our boat. And this is the water. This is the bio waste room. So this room would make stuff like that kind of the poop. They would turn energy to kind of use for talking and stuff like that. Because you're not going to notice because we're not going to tell you if you're on it. We're just like, yeah, it's about this. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you more than that. It's going to get nasty. If you are wondering, this is the actual engine. The engine we keep here is the engine that connects with up the engines. And this is how we made it. So now we're getting in the part that how I made the ship. So first off, my mom came up with the idea of like iron. And I was like, okay, iron it is. So I tried it and I failed. And my mom was like, do a hole. So I do a hole, and then after that, it kind of leads us to somewhere else. Okay. So this is the first thing. I'm not going to tell about that one because we've only got 5 minutes left. Then it goes to the presentation now. Okay, this is going to be a 5-minute talk about me and my family. This is going to be real short. I'm open. Okay? Excellent. So this is my project name, the Eagle Cruise. And you wonder why, if you go to my ship randomly, and you might probably wonder why you got caught by the cops. Because my cops would ship this card. That is the card that we use to enter the cruise. Design. How to use. We already demoed that, how to play. That's how you play. How to enjoy. Enjoy working with. Okay, structure. How is the structure? We use paper, some iron, and the foam. That's all. So the system we have is, the system is pretty weird. How do you survive this stuff? I always teach you about the Jones. How to survive. You just gotta survive. How eco works. How do you operate? And we operate as you can see, we got some lab, we got some burgers, we got some hamburgers, and it might help enough. So I'm not sure if you're going to survive. So this is the plan that we made at first. So it got all the stuff that we got there in the boat. This is 1 kilometer left. This is what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like, oh, like that. It's supposed to be like that. And now, after that, it's going to turn into this, just like a transformer. And this one is the almost final one of the 3rd floor. Okay, so I was having a big struggle with that silly thing that I made. It's just like, I would say like chicken wing with irons and more tape. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with it. So once I go here, I made the foam one. What you can see back there? The green one. No functions, no opening, and it floats. I think that's meters and 20 centimeters long. Okay. The food wrangling collection thing is like this. This is what would be inside the dome. But I'm just too lazy to draw. I'm too lazy. And I was like, okay, the dome's done, and it's like, I do it, and it's like, oh, I can't take it out, I'm not going to do it anymore. How system works. I already told you, if you remember. I'm not going to leave any time for the cushions because I'm too lazy.